Hello friends, I am Aditya Kedari. Before starting off today's topic, just a small announcement that on 3rd of August, that is next Monday, in the evening at 8 o'clock, I will be having a small session on Unacademy for 1 hour on basically talking about UPSC and how to prepare for sociology as an optional. So I hope you attend the session. It's all free of cost. I will be providing the registration link in the description box. So definitely you can sit for these sessions. There are around 10 sessions, and all those 10 sessions are free of cost. There is no money required over here. You can come and you can sit with respect to UPSC, sociology. In general, you can. It's a live session where you can chat with me. So hope to see you there. So today's topic is government notifies new rules for e-commerce entities. All right, so this is a new rules have been in 2020. They have made this new rules with respect to e-commerce. Till date, we did not have any specific rules which were regulating e-commerce transactions. Some of it were included under the Information Technology Act 2000, but now there is a separate altogether rules which have been mentioned by the government. So let's discuss one by one. So it's basically the Consumer Protection E-commerce Rules 2020. Now the parent act is the Consumer Protection Act 2019, under which these are the rules which have been laid down by the state governments, by the administrators. All right. So we'll go one by one. What all it includes? First of all, it is applicable to all the electronic retailers which are registered in India or abroad, but they are specifically offering it to the Indian customers. Either it is goods or services. So they might be registered abroad, but still if you are giving services and goods to Indian customers, then these rules are applicable to you as well. Now this is a fantastic development, because normally all those websites, all those e-tailers which were not registered in India, they didn't fall under the Indian jurisdiction. But now, even if you are registered abroad in America, in Japan, in any other country, but if you're offering services to Indian customers, these rules are applicable to you. What are these rules? First of all, they have to mention the country of origin, all right, from where it is made. All right, so whether it's made in China, made in India, made in Europe, made in America, made in Taiwan, anything. So they have to clearly mention. If they do not mention the country of origin, then obviously these retailers will attract penal action. This is a fantastic development, because before this there was no such provisions as such with regards to e-commerce. Then display the tools of total price of goods and services, but in that also they have to provide the breakup of all the charges. For example, the state GST, central GST, service charges, or you can say the traveling, shipment, delivery charges. They have to mention each and every aspect. Normally what happens is that they give the total MRP, out of which if you have a discount, and then accordingly they will give the total amount. But some of the very famous websites like Amazon, Flipkart, they do provide the breakup normally whenever there is a bill which is generated. But there are some websites which do not provide it, so that will not be allowed henceforth. They have to provide all the breakup of the charges along with the total price. They have to mention the expiry date of that particular product. Normally some websites, they are selling certain products where they are not mentioning the expiry date. Some of them are also selling expired products by 50-60% discount. Okay, so people don't actually sometimes, unless it's you're buying certain things like dairy or bread, which are eatables, we look at the expiry date. But certain things like medicines or food supplements like protein powders and all, normally people don't look at the expiry date and they just buy it because there is 50-60% off. But now they will have to mention the expiry date in the description itself of that product which they are selling online. They have to display all the details of refund, return, exchange, warranty, guarantee, all information, so that delivery, shipment, so that the customer is able to take a informed decision, to make a informed decision. And that information cannot be manipulative. That information cannot have any mistakes in it. They have to be very careful. Otherwise, they will again attract penal action. All right. They cannot impose cancellation charges. Very good development. They cannot impose cancellation charges unless the seller himself or herself is ready to pay the same amount when the cancellation is from their own side. अगर seller खुद cancel करता है, if the seller himself or herself is cancelling that particular order, and he is ready, or he or she is ready to pay compensation or pay the damages to the customer, then he can apply cancellation charges on that particular product. But normally salesman will never give you money. They are there to get money. So obviously 90% of the cases, cancellation charges will not be permitted to be imposed by the salesman on e-commerce. They are not allowed to manipulate the prices because specifically it has been observed in COVID-19 that they are manipulating the prices. Certain products like sanitizers and masks and everything, they have become so expensive, which was costing 10 rupees, it's costing 100, 200 rupees, which is absolute nonsense. So these manipulations won't be allowed for e-commerce entities. Okay. Again, they cannot themselves represent as consumers and post reviews regarding their products like we have fantastic product, this website is giving fantastic delivery. So what they do is they create fake accounts, they tell their friends, relatives, and all those people. They pay other people sometimes, or they just keep on making fake accounts and they keep uploading reviews. So this is a fantastic product, fantastic website, good delivery. And what happens in certain situations is that they also mention that if any wrong or bad reviews are there, they remove such reviews. Now that is misleading the कस्टमर. ऑब्वियसली दे कैनॉट हैव मिसलीडिंग एडवर्टाइजमेंट्स. आप गलत एडवर्टाइजमेंट नहीं कर सकते. दैट इज वेरी बेसिक. ऑल राइट. सो दैट वॉज द वीडियो. लाइक आई सपोज आपको अच्छा लगे तो लाइक करिए, शेयर करिए. कोई डाउट होगा तो कमेंट सेक्शन में पूछिए. आई एम आदित्य केदारी साइनिंग आउट. जय हिंद.